The shocking truth in your glass. You might find this hard to believe, but that glass of milk you've been drinking each morning, the one you thought was doing your body good, could actually be accelerating bone loss, weakening your immune system, and even impairing your memory after age 60. Recent findings published in the Journal of Geriatric Nutrition and Wellness have unveiled something deeply concerning. Certain types of milk, including many considered healthy, may actually be doing long-term harm to older adults. The worst part? These milk types are probably sitting in your refrigerator right now, quietly undermining your health every single day. But here's the good news. Today, we'll not only expose 4 types of milk that seniors should absolutely avoid, we'll also introduce 4 far better options. These aren't just safer. Some of them are therapeutic, helping to restore gut health, balance blood sugar, and even support cognitive clarity. I'm Dr. Eli Morgan. Grab your coffee and stick with me to the end, because this could be the simplest yet most powerful change you'll make this year. Before we dive in, if you value independent, healthy aging and want practical advice straight from science and clinical practice, be sure to subscribe to the channel and comment ready below if you're serious about reclaiming control over what you put in your body. Let's get started. Bad milk number 1, full-fat dairy milk, the cholesterol trap. For many of us, whole milk carries emotional weight. Saturday breakfasts with the grandkids, warm cocoa on a cold night, or those golden years of raising a family. But nostalgia has a dangerous way of masking truth. The reality? After 60, full-fat dairy milk can quietly become a daily hazard. A single 8-ounce serving of whole milk contains over 4.6 grams of saturated fat. To put it plainly, that's enough to raise LDL, or bad cholesterol, and promote arterial plaque. A 2021 study from the Cardiovascular Aging Review linked consistent whole milk intake in seniors to a 20% increase in arterial stiffness, a key factor in heart failure. As we age, our endothelial function, the lining of our blood vessels, becomes more fragile. Add in daily hits of saturated fat, and it's like patching a leaking pipe with chewing gum, bound to rupture under pressure. You might not notice it right away. A little fatigue after lunch or mild breathlessness walking uphill. But these subtle signs are how cardiovascular decline whispers before it shouts. And it doesn't stop at the heart. Many seniors develop a condition called acquired lactase deficiency. That means your body stops producing enough lactase enzyme to break down lactose. The result? Chronic bloating, fatigue, gas, all from something as innocent seeming as a bowl of cereal. Weight is another issue. Full-fat dairy adds unnecessary calories without delivering the nutrients most seniors actually need, like magnesium, potassium, or fiber. And when you're already fighting age-related sarcopenia, muscle loss, that extra fat works against your mobility and balance. Bottom line, it's time to rethink the old standby. Whole milk might have served you once, but after 60, it could be setting you up for a cascade of preventable health issues. Bad milk number 2, sweetened condensed milk, the memory thief. There's no denying it. Sweetened condensed milk is delicious. It's the taste of family recipes, holiday desserts, maybe even your mother's secret pie filling. But it's also a metabolic landmine, especially after age 60. 1 tablespoon contains roughly 11 grams of added sugar. And let's be honest, nobody uses just 1. Add it to coffee, oatmeal, or even toast, and you're setting yourself up for a massive blood sugar roller coaster. The spikes aren't just harmful for your pancreas, they wreak havoc on your brain. Why does this matter? Because modern neuroscience has begun to link Alzheimer's disease to glucose dysregulation. In fact, some researchers have started calling it type 3 diabetes. Your brain depends on steady energy from glucose. Flood it with sugar, and you introduce oxidative stress, cellular inflammation, and insulin resistance, all of which shrink memory centers like the hippocampus. It doesn't stop there. High sugar diets trigger chronic inflammation throughout the body, weakening blood vessels, stiffening arteries, and placing long-term pressure on your kidneys. Add in the artificial additives that often come with condensed milk, and you've got a perfect storm, a sugary toxin wrapped in nostalgia. Here's a real-world case. Linda, one of my patients in her late 60s, had been adding condensed milk to her morning coffee for over a decade. She started noticing brain fog, poor sleep, and unexplained weight gain. Once we removed the condensed milk and switched to a healthier milk alternative, she reported improved clarity within weeks and dropped 7 pounds without changing anything else. If you're struggling with memory, sleep, or metabolic issues, condensed milk might be one of the stealthy culprits. Let's move on to something that seems better but isn't. Bad milk number 3, rice. Milk, the empty imposter. Rice milk is often marketed as a safe, gentle alternative. No dairy, no lactose. Plant-based sounds perfect, right? Especially if your digestion is sensitive. But dig a little deeper, and rice milk becomes far less appealing. First, rice milk is nutritionally anemic. It's made primarily of rice and water, which means it lacks protein, healthy fats, or essential vitamins. For seniors who need protein to preserve muscle mass and avoid falls, rice milk offers nearly zero benefit. 1 cup contains less than 1 gram of protein, a fraction of what's needed to support muscle regeneration in older adults. But there's a darker problem: arsenic. Rice naturally absorbs more inorganic arsenic from the soil than most other crops. In small amounts, our bodies can handle it. But in concentrated products like rice milk, especially when consumed daily, arsenic exposure can build up in the liver, kidneys, and bones. Chronic arsenic ingestion has been linked to reduced kidney filtration, liver stress, bladder cancer, and even neurological decline. In 2019, the European Food Safety Authority issued a recommendation for older adults to limit rice-based beverages entirely. On top of that, rice milk has a high glycemic index. It converts quickly into sugar in the bloodstream, which can spike blood glucose and trigger inflammatory pathways, especially in those with prediabetes or metabolic syndrome. If you've been choosing rice milk thinking it's safe, it might be time to reconsider. Let's start looking at alternatives that don't just avoid harm. They actively support healing. Bad milk number 4. Flavored plant milks. The sweet deception. They say it's plant-based. They call it heart healthy. You see labels like vanilla oat milk or chocolate almond milk and think, that can't be too bad. But here's the truth. These flavored milk alternatives are often just candy in disguise. Let's unpack it. Most flavored milks, even the ones marked as organic or fortified, are loaded with added sugars. In some brands, you'll find 10 to 18 grams of sugar in a single cup. That's as much sugar as a scoop of ice cream. And most seniors don't realize they're sipping dessert for breakfast. These sugars, whether labeled as agave, cane syrup, fruit juice concentrate, or organic brown rice syrup, all have the same effect on your body. They spike insulin, elevate triglycerides, and accelerate inflammation. 3 risk factors directly linked to cardiovascular disease: insulin resistance and cognitive decline. Here's what that means practically. Drinking flavored plant milks may be sabotaging your memory, mobility, and mood. And if you're managing high blood pressure, prediabetes, or brain fog, these seemingly innocent drinks are pouring fuel on the fire. But sugar isn't the only villain. These products often include synthetic thickeners like carrageenan and xanthan gum, as well as emulsifiers that can disrupt your gut microbiome. For older adults whose digestive balance is already delicate, this can mean more bloating, irregularity, and even flare-ups of inflammatory gut conditions. Worse, many of these drinks are fortified with synthetic vitamins in forms that are difficult to absorb, especially for aging digestive systems. You might see a long list of added nutrients on the label, but your body may not be absorbing them the way you think. And let's not forget flavorings. Artificial or natural flavoring agents may cause allergic responses or metabolic confusion in sensitive individuals. Even the vanilla or chocolate you taste may be a lab formula designed to trick your palate. So what's the alternative? Stick to unsweetened, unflavored versions of plant milks. If you like a little sweetness, try adding a cinnamon stick or a drop of real vanilla extract yourself. That way, you stay in control of your ingredients and your health. Now that we've cleared the last danger milk, let's finish strong with one final recommendation. This milk is creamy, anti-inflammatory, and may even support joint health and brain clarity. And yet, it's still a hidden gem in most households. Good milk. Number 1, kefir or fermented, soy. Milk, the gut-brain guardian. One of the most powerful choices you can make after 60 is to introduce fermented milks into your routine, and fermented soy milk or kefir top the list. Why fermented? Because the process breaks down hard-to-digest components and introduces probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that regulate everything from your immune system to your mood. In seniors who often suffer from diminished gut flora due to medications, stress, and age-related decline, probiotics are like planting new seeds in depleted soil. Fermented soy milk goes even further. Unlike almond or oat, soy offers complete protein, all 9 essential amino acids needed for muscle synthesis. And in a 2022 trial from the Gerontology Nutrition Institute, seniors who added fermented soy to their diet for 90 days showed significant improvements in muscle density, cognitive scores, and insulin sensitivity. Soy also contains genistein, a phytoestrogen that supports bone density and may help regulate hormonal balance in postmenopausal women. For men, it has anti-inflammatory effects that support heart and vascular health. Kefir, on the other hand, is traditionally dairy-based but fermented to reduce lactose content. It contains dozens of live cultures, far more than yogurt, and has been shown to reduce systemic inflammation and support serotonin production. Want better digestion, stronger immunity, and clearer thinking? Fermented milks are your ally, and they taste great, tangy, smooth, and incredibly satisfying. Good milk number 2, unsweetened almond milk, the lightweight defender. Almond milk might not look like much. It's thin, pale, and often dismissed as watered down. But for seniors, it might be one of the most underestimated health allies in your kitchen, especially when you choose the unsweetened version. What makes almond milk so valuable? First, it's remarkably heart-friendly. Almonds are naturally rich in monounsaturated fats, the kind that has been proven to reduce LDL cholesterol while supporting HDL, the good kind. A 2020 meta-analysis published in Nutrition and Healthy Aging found that older adults who consumed diets high in monounsaturated fats had a 22% lower risk of developing atherosclerosis, the condition that leads to clogged arteries. Unsweetened almond milk also contains vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect brain cells from oxidative stress. For seniors at risk of dementia, this could make a noticeable difference in cognitive clarity, reaction time, and memory retention. 1 cup of fortified almond milk delivers up to 50% of your daily vitamin E needs. Importantly, almond milk is naturally low in sugar, as long as you steer clear of flavored versions. This helps regulate insulin response and support stable energy levels throughout the day. If you've been waking up foggy or crashing by mid-afternoon, excessive sugar could be the culprit. And replacing high sugar dairy or soy drinks with almond milk is a smart first step. Another benefit? It's gentle on the stomach. Almond milk contains no lactose and few gut irritants, making it a go-to for seniors dealing with acid reflux, bloating, or sensitive digestion. Some patients even report improved bowel regularity and less nighttime discomfort when they switch from cow's milk to almond. Finally, almond milk is low in calories. With only 30 to 40 calories per cup, unsweetened, it supports healthy weight maintenance without sacrificing flavor or function. This is especially useful for seniors managing conditions like osteoarthritis, where even a few pounds of weight loss can reduce joint strain and pain. In short, almond milk isn't just a trend. It's a low-risk, high-reward upgrade for older adults. Whether you pour it into coffee, blend it into a smoothie, or sip it solo, it's a smart move for your heart, brain, and waistline. Let's keep going. The next option is for those who want better bones, calmer digestion, and deeper sleep, all in one delicious cup. Good milk number 3, calcium fortified oat milk. The bone builder and sleep partner. There's something comforting about oat milk. It's smooth, mild, and subtly sweet, like a warm hug in a mug. But when you fortify it with calcium and vitamin D, oat milk becomes more than comforting. It becomes a silent guardian for aging bones and tired minds. Let's begin with bone health. After 60, your body starts to pull calcium from your bones faster than it can replace it, especially if your vitamin D levels are low. This imbalance leads to weakened bones, increased fall risk, and a higher likelihood of hip fractures. In fact, the National Osteoporosis Foundation reports that 1 in 2 women and up to 1 in 4 men over 50 will break a bone due to osteoporosis. That's not just a statistic, it's a wake-up call. Calcium fortified oat milk provides a plant-based digestible solution. 1 cup can contain up to 350 milligrams of calcium, nearly a third of your daily requirement, and when paired with vitamin D, your absorption efficiency multiplies. This isn't just about preventing disease, it's about preserving mobility and freedom. Oat milk's superpower doesn't stop at bones, it's also rich in beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that supports cholesterol management. Beta-glucan binds to cholesterol in the gut and helps eliminate it from the body. A 2021 study in Aging and Chronic Disease Reports found that older adults who consumed oat milk daily saw a 15% drop in LDL cholesterol within 8 weeks. Then there's the gut. Many seniors quietly suffer from irregular digestion, constipation, bloating, or acid reflux, and often attribute it to aging. But the gentle fiber in oat milk helps regulate bowel movements without overstimulating the gut. It's like giving your digestive system a soft, steady rhythm. But here's where oat milk surprises many. It may also support deeper, more restful sleep. Its natural carbohydrates help the brain uptake tryptophan, an amino acid precursor to serotonin and melatonin, your sleep-regulating hormones. A warm cup of oat milk in the evening can calm the nervous system, cue the brain for rest, and reduce nighttime awakenings. In short, fortified oat milk is more than a dairy alternative. It's a wellness formula for bones, heart, gut, and sleep. It's senior-friendly, easy to enjoy, and incredibly versatile. Up next, we expose one final milk you absolutely must avoid. A deceptive product wrapped in healthy branding, but loaded with dangers lurking beneath the surface. Good milk number 4, flax milk. The anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Let's end with a quiet champion that many seniors overlook, flax milk. It's smooth, neutral in taste, and loaded with one of the most important nutrients for aging bodies, omega-3 fatty acids. Flax milk is derived from flax seeds, one of nature's richest sources of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3. Omega-3s are essential for reducing inflammation, the invisible engine behind heart disease, arthritis, cognitive decline, and even depression. Yet most older adults fall drastically short in their intake, especially if they don't eat much fish. A single serving of flax milk can deliver 1,200 milligrams of ALA, giving you a strong anti-inflammatory boost without any fishy flavor or heavy fat content. Studies from the Journal of Inflammation Research have shown that older adults who increased their omega-3 intake reported less joint stiffness, improved concentration, and better sleep within 8 weeks. Flax milk is also a safe, non-dairy, and cholesterol-free option for anyone managing cardiovascular risk. Unlike dairy milk or creamers, it contains no saturated fat and is often fortified with essential vitamins like B12, D, and calcium. These nutrients support nerve health, bone density, and energy metabolism, areas that often decline subtly in our 60s and 70s. Digestively, flax milk is also a star. It contains soluble fiber in some fortified varieties that supports gut motility and nourishes the microbiome. This is crucial for immune function and mental health, both of which are intimately tied to the health of your gut-brain axis. But perhaps the most underappreciated feature of flax milk is its role in cellular repair. Omega-3s like ALA integrate into cell membranes and help your body reduce oxidative stress at the microscopic level. That's not just about living longer, and it's about living better, with fewer aches, better clarity, and stronger resilience. And the taste? Subtle, lightly creamy, and perfect for blending into smoothies, cereal, or even warming up as an evening sip. It's not flashy, but it's functional. And for seniors who want to feel stronger and think sharper, that makes flax milk a clear winner. Now let's bring it all together in one simple, powerful recap that can help you take action starting tomorrow morning. Small changes, big results. If you've made it this far, you've already done something remarkable. You've taken the time to understand how the small things, even something as routine as the milk in your fridge, can have a powerful effect on your health. So let's bring it all home. You've now seen the 4 milk seniors should absolutely avoid: whole milk, full of saturated fat, contributing to heart disease and weight gain; sweetened condensed milk, a sugar bomb that drains your energy and memory; rice milk, nutritionally empty and high in arsenic and blood sugar spikes; flavored plant milks, packed with hidden sugars, additives, and gut disruptors. But here's the hopeful part. We've also uncovered 4 better alternatives that don't just avoid harm. They promote healing. Fermented soy milk or kefir, nourishing your gut and supporting muscle and mood; unsweetened almond milk, light, heart-friendly, and rich in brain-boosting vitamin E; calcium-fortified oat milk, comforting, bone-supporting, and sleep-enhancing; flax milk, rich in omega-3s, gentle on digestion, and packed with anti-inflammatory power. This isn't about eliminating joy. It's about choosing foods that support your independence, clarity, and comfort as you age. Your next step? Simple. Swap out one bad milk for one good one, starting tomorrow morning. Whether it's in your coffee, cereal, or smoothie, make that single switch. Let your next sip be one of intention. Comment below with the word strong if you're ready to make the change. Let's build a community of seniors who age smarter together. If this video helped you, give it a like. It tells the platform to share this with others who need it. Share this with a friend or loved one. Milk is such a common staple. And just one conversation could protect someone you care about. Subscribe to the channel for more doctor-backed advice tailored specifically for people over 60. Because growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. It means becoming wiser about every choice, one glass at a time. Here's to strong bones, sharper minds, and a better tomorrow.